You are here on Wednesday, December 11, 2024 with Sensei Kwame. This is the second Moment Master. We do these continually on Wednesdays for 15 minutes, where from a master's perspective, you get to delve into the mind and I get a chance to share and connect with you from a martial arts perspective. Today is special. Today holds weight. What I've been thinking and what we've been planning is to speak about the topic breath is life, or breathing is life. Breathing is life. Breathing gives us life. Breathing is evidence that we have life. You know, growing up in the martial arts community, in our dojo, our sensei would always say, class by class, what is karate? What is karate? What is karate? And we would say, karate is exercise, sensei. Karate is exercise, sensei. And sure enough, he would hold us to that creed. Karate is exercise. Karate is the thing we do week in, week out, day in and day out. Karate is exercise. But what is the evidence that we have that life in us, the ability to exercise? And it's our breath. It is our breath. If you think about it, when we exercise, one of the first things that happens is we see an elevated heart rate, right? And if we push deeper into the exercise, or we go longer in the exercise, we recognize that the ability to maintain oxygen in our lungs becomes more difficult and challenging. Breath is life. Exercise, then, is connected with the breath of life. So when my sensei would say, what is karate? And we say, exercise, sensei. We were tapping in to the idea that breath and breathing is life. And breathing goes along with our movement, right? Whether we dance, salsa, right? Merengue, or anything, cha-cha, two-step, whatever you do. Martial arts, movement, breath is life. So we connect breathing with our movement. Here's an exercise. Sit 10 seconds and just become acutely aware of the breath inside your body and what it means for you to be living. Without breath, there is no life. Without breath, there is little movement. You know, some of the best scuba divers are able to modulate and maintain and control their breathing while at deeper depths in the ocean, where ocean pressures push on them, right? So developing our breathing capacity is important. Martial arts, we practice something called dynamic breathing. Dynamic breathing works in three ways. Dynamic breathing works in three ways. It gives us tension in our muscles. It expands and exercises our diaphragm. And it develops the depth of which we can bring oxygen into the lungs. Okay? And actually, it operates by bringing the breath from our head through our diaphragm and into our lower tandem. Check this out. Breathing is important for a healthy body and a healthy mind. Breathing is important for a healthy body and a healthy mind. Why do I say that? Our breath, our breathing helps our cells regenerate, right? It contributes to the health of our cells in our body. Healthy cells contribute to healthy organs, and healthy organs contribute to a healthy body function and operation. So martial arts is even a health benefit. Right? The benefit of taking oxygen in our lungs and developing the capacity to expand our diaphragm and bring a healthier vibrancy to our body. So as you practice, as you come along with Dominion Dojo, one thing that we will stress and focus is the ability to take oxygen in and exhale. To take oxygen in and exhale. Whichever way we exercise it, it's flowed all through our martial arts techniques, all through our forms, all through our practices. And yes, karate is exercise. And it has benefits for the mind, the heart, the body, the lungs, the organs, the limbs, circulation, everything, cellular function. So, what do we do with the breath that's so important to the body? One thing, another important benefit of martial arts is how we use breath to control stress. How we use breath to control stress. You know what happens in our bodies? When we're stressed, upset, frustrated, prodded, pushed, what happens is cortisol, people know about cortisol. Cortisol builds up and is released inside our bodies. And what cortisol tries to do is steal our breath away. So we stop breathing, or we get short breath. But one thing that breathing in a martial arts context, or understanding breathing through a martial arts frame, helps us to do is to develop a discipline of breathing through stressful situations. So, I'm stressed. Right? And what it does is it helps brings the cortisol levels down. It contributes to the health of the body, and we are able to work through and have more oxygen to go to the mind to think through the situation. What happens in people's bodies when they stop breathing or don't breathe properly, or there is such a buildup of cortisol in their bodies that it's harmful? Our organs start getting affected. Our stomach starts showing the effects of the stress. Our liver, kidney, spleen, heart start showing the effects of cortisol on the body. As a matter of fact, there's some studies that say that cortisol contributes to the building of free radicals in the body that causes extra stress on the cells, and that brings the body down in sicker states. Now, I'm no medical doctor, but you hear about this and it kind of makes sense. We try to stack the deck on the other side. We say breathing is life. Breathing is life. Breath control. We breathe both voluntarily and involuntarily. Voluntarily and involuntarily, right? Remember what I said, when stress comes, when those moments come, the difficulties, voluntary, yes? But with sleep, some people have extra breath in when they sleep, right? A little, right? But it's voluntary and involuntary. That's an indication that you are alive. We come into this world, take our first breath. Leave this world, breathe our last. Yes? Breathing and breath is life. The first base kata in our martial arts system, in the Goju-Ryu system, is kata senshin breathing kata. In senshin breathing kata, we practice intense breathing and intensity of muscle contractions. We exercise this so that we can give tension to the internal organs in our body and develop the capacity of the lungs to process oxygen. So in martial arts, we do some very dynamic things with the breath of life. And we're in the martial arts studio, the dojo, the room, the practice facility, week in and week out, practicing and using the exercise of our breath, which also some people have related the breath to the chi force in our bodies, the chi force, right? The chi, it fluctuates like this, up and down, your chi, and you're able to build your chi by using your breath, right? The chi force is under the voluntary control of the breath. The chi force is under the voluntary control of the breath. I'm coming to be taught and to learn some other aspects of chi force. Having someone close to me teaching me about traditional Chinese medicine. And what she is teaching me is about what she calls the Wei Qi, or what she has studied and come to know and is disciplined in her profession to know as the Wei Qi. This is in traditional Chinese medicine, so I'm stepping a little bit out of my lane. And maybe one day I'll have her come on and talk a little bit more about the Wei Qi, but she describes the Wei Qi as the defensive Qi, and the Qi attached to your lung mechanism. So if we have a Qi force that catches energy before it enters our body, or we are aware of, she's gonna have to get into it, but it's a defensive type of Qi, right? And it's the Qi force that goes all over your body, yes? But we can develop these, they're all connected by the breath. Whether we talk about our Qi force, the dynamic breathing, the tension, the expanding and contracting, the movement, the effect on our bodies, or generally the practice that we have in martial arts of breathing dynamically. Breath is life. Breath is life. And life is breath. This is Sensei Kwabini. This has been your Moment with the Master, Wednesday, December 11, 2024. We have 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 days left in the year. Let's practice our breathing in 2025. You can start here with us today. Come practice with us. We are holding classes Mondays and Wednesdays, Dominion Dojo. We're at 222 Lake Street on the 4th floor of the building in the No Limit Ninja Studios. You can find out more information by going to dominiondojo.org. There are links there where you can get more information. If you're interested in signing up, we welcome you to join the Dominion Dojo family. This is the baseline. This is the starting point. Okay? This is the springboard, and everything we do after here, we are building and we are growing. Practice your breath. Dynamic breathing. When we see you, say "Us," and we can't wait to shake hands and greet you on the floor. Sensei Kwabini with Dominion Dojo, and I'm out of here.